Right before the breaking point of my abusive relationship, I reached this point where I was just begging him for basic human decency. And of course, he was making me feel like I was asking for too much, right? The only way I could really describe it at the time was, I'm not asking you to let me win. I'm just so sick of losing all the time. Like, I'm always wrong. You always have everything your way. I don't know if this was an actual conversation that we had. I do remember saying that phrase to him. At the time, he was in one of his sympathetic modes of manipulation where he acted like he understood what I was saying. I think it was because he kind of knew I was on the edge of him losing me. And so he played the nice guy, trying to be understanding, even though it backfired. Like, that was not even close to a turning point for him. He got worse. That feeling of desperation, being at the end of your rope because you are just so ate up with the emotions and the numbness that comes with years of abuse. It's like suffocating. You can't hardly catch your breath because there's so much. You're drowning in losing all the time. Like, I don't even need to win. I don't need to be right. I just need to, not always feel like I'm wrong. We don't have to do what I want to do. I just want to not always have to do the things I don't want to do. I would have been happy with neutral, but it felt like I was always being dragged down. Getting away from that, realizing that you can lift yourself up so much higher than they ever even made you think was possible. I can't explain to you how freeing of a feeling it was to finally have control of my own life. If you're new here, I've been out for 6 years. I was in the abuse for 10 years. Again, sorry if you have been here for a while and you're getting tired of hearing that line. But striving to reach that point, I know I just made a video about true peacefulness and being happy, so I won't dive into that again, but the point where you have control of your life. I mean, if you're just in a toxic relationship and it's not actually controlling or abusive, this may not make a whole lot of sense. But let me tell you, if you've been there, if you know the feeling that I'm talking about. I think toxicity can be worked through depending on the problems you have and the partner's willingness to work through it too. Like, it can't just be you working on the relationship. But I do think there's a certain level of toxic that can be tamed down, and you guys could get to a healthy place eventually with some work, right? But if you're in an abusive relationship, and maybe you don't realize it's abuse, because it's not all black eyes and broken bones, okay? In case you didn't know, the other kind of abuse is so much worse. I'm not trying to diminish physical abuse because it's a big deal, and if there is physical abuse, there's probably other types happening in the relationship also. Making sure that your main focus in life is creating a life that you are proud of and happy with. And if your partner is getting in the way of that by controlling you, bye. I don't know. I try to be really both sides of the coin type of deal. Not from the narcissist perspective, because fuck that. But from, if you're in an abusive relationship, or if you don't really know you are in an abusive relationship, I don't want you to think I'm saying every problem in every relationship is an automatic end. There's a lot that goes into it, and I think being open and digging deeper, stepping back to see the whole picture, it's a big deal who you let into your life, because it defines who you become. I was such a different person when I was with the abuser, and it is not worth wasting your days trying to please someone who can never be pleased. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day. Bye.